Hello and welcome everyone to the model photography class. This course is going to be a complete class and it's only going to be available on Skillshare. And of course, maybe also on Udemy. Now, for this class and for YouTube, we're going to be showing you some scenes of the actual production. And if you like it, you of course can get a whole pass to the complete class. And it's going to be a link right down below. So with this said, I have a specific model that I found on Model Mayhem. She has been featured in a few movies and she's also going to be helping me out to create this class. I hope you join me on the inside, and now you're going to be seeing some footage directly taken from the behind the scenes part of the actual class. So we're going to be trying props this time, and we're going to be trying, she's going to demonstrate some moves, kicking, punching and so on camera, and we have some tips for you as well when you're doing those kind of props. So one thing is, I have some martial arts experience, but I'm almost a black belt. But a few things that are very important is, first of all, you don't want to kick the equipment. And especially you don't know who you're working with, so you don't know how experienced the model herself is with the equipment and kicking. So when you do something like this, it doesn't matter how good she says she is or not, you gotta make sure the equipment is far enough so accidents don't happen. So that's one thing you have to do. Two, the equipment cannot be too far away, because if it is too far away, then you are actually not getting the pictures done. And third thing is, don't ever shine it in her eyes. And one of the reasons that I use those specific honeycomb things right here is to prevent direct glare right in the face. So this breaks it up. It's not as good of a light as without it, but at the same time it keeps it from distracting her from the shoots. And you probably know some photographers probably have very, very high lights, and very hard for you to do your job when you're blinded.
It is. It is. You definitely get blinded when you're a model, but you push through.
So really good models, they actually will walk through everything. Some models will not do everything, they are more picky. But those who get to the top are usually the ones who are willing to do everything and willing to go through. It's a lot of traveling. I don't know if you want to tell people about that.
You have to, a lot of it in the beginning is on your dime. It's your gas money, it's you putting yourself up. I've stayed in my car sometimes, slept in my car, showered behind bushes, because it's my dream, and nobody is going to hire you for the next leading role in the Star Wars film when you're just walking down the street getting yourself an iced coffee. Like, it doesn't happen that way. You have to put in the work, the time, pay your dues in this industry, and then you get noticed, and then all of a sudden you're the next big thing, the overnight success. But in truth, these people have been doing it for years before they got their big break.
It doesn't make a difference how much of a black belt I am, and since I'm not anyways, what the biggest difference is how much can she replicate some of those moves. So sometimes you can actually go about and teach her the moves. If she already knows some of them, it's going to work pretty good. So when you're holding it, you're trying to get, she's not trying to punch it as hard as she can. She's just trying to do the pauses in front of the camera. So let's say she's kicking it. You want to stop it right there so the picture can see how it goes. And this is kicking. That's as high as you go.
Well, I didn't want to.
Okay, so she's doing it. Don't do too hard, because then it flips, and that's actually a colossal mistake some people do. They have the equipment ready, ask her to kick, and it's too easy for this to go through the camera. So either you have to really, really hold it really tight, or of course, you have to watch out too. Okay. Another one is try to do punches. Just don't do too hard, because we're trying to pause it in the camera. She's a really good puncher, by the way. So now we're going to be using, this is another prop. So when you're doing this prop, you have to step a little bit far away. And I think this has to be propped different. That one will shout. Just give me a word here. You want to put that somewhere? Now I'm going to be trying to move farther away from the light source so we don't have accidents happening. Now usually you want to have an assistant with you because when it comes to doing something of an up, you want to go and have him take the picture. We can also use stills from the camera, so we'll be actually doing that for this. Because you don't have to have an assistant to get this done. Now when you're doing roundhouse kick, there's a few tips for you. Is you're trying to hover yourself, pivot, and then
put all your weight on the one leg, whichever your dominant leg is and the one that you want to kick with. So your stationary leg is pivoting, and so you can twist the body and kick. Or it's like a snap kick, it's just like straight forward and snap up. So that's just, so you can see I'm not moving my hips as much, I'm just staying straight. So then if I switch back to the roundhouse, I'm pivoting to side to hit it on the side. So now my foot isn't hitting this way, it's hitting from the side.
And the question is, can you hit somebody in the face?
No, not today. Not today.
She's
No.
close. She can do my face probably. Yeah, of course.
Then I'm bending my
But
knee
they're
to
still doing
even
it.
get up that high.
So if somebody starts real close, she can do one. So let's see if she can do a front kick someone in the face, not me. That's what we're using. Remember, that's why either use protection gear when you're martial arts, but better yet, use actual equipment. You're getting a workout too. No, that's the way you hold it for performance. You getting tired?
A little bit.
You want to try the boxing gloves next?
Sure.
So now we're doing, let's use the oversized boxing gloves for comically.
Oh boy. These are big.
And after we do this, I'm going to get some pictures
Okay.
of that. So that picture is pretty good. And the reason that I'm using oversized props is to just make it more interesting looking for the camera. So we have some pictures of that. He's punching really well. We should do a movie about something like that, like training to be a martial artist or something. UFC fighter. Ever wanted to do that? Ever wanted to be a UFC fighter?
No, I have friends that actually cage fight. They're pretty talented.